Hey everybody, this is Congressman-elect Kitover. I want to show you an interesting article that appeared on Drudge Report today. It's about the new White House Drudge Report. This is the link on Drudge. Update. President of the United States launching his own Drudge Report. So it's a little bit like a copycat Drudge Report website. And supposedly Matt Drudge, or the owners, the majority owners of Drudge Report, are trying to sue Donald Trump for $1 trillion. You can see who the advertising network is on Drudge Report, who handles the ads, and you can see that it's very private who actually owns Drudge Report. It seems to me it's almost as if the deep state owns Drudge Report. But Matt Drudge's positions and his editorial or selection of links is very left-leaning now and has been anti-Trump for years now. The White House Wire, launched on Wednesday, includes a collection of positive stories about Trump as he continues his barrage of attacks on mainstream media. The site, which features pro-Trump stories from the White House itself and right-leaning outlets like Fox News and Daily Caller, has the same look as Drudge Report, boasting large all-caps headlines at the top of the page. I'm considering a $1 trillion lawsuit, Drudge Report creator Matt Drudge told Status News in what the publication called a sarcastic jab at Trump's habit of filing outlandish legal claims against media. The Drudge Report met the moment by blaring out its own headline in large type: Trump launching his own Drudge Report using taxpayer dollars. It takes an entire West Wing to compete with Drudge. It's a place for supporters of the president's agenda to get the real news all in one place, a White House official anonymously told Axios. So I want to show you what the website looks like and some of the articles on here. This is whitehouse.gov/wire. It's really the whitehouse.gov, but they're making it look like a Trump website. But they're linking to articles that they find to be supportive of the president. So this is rsbnetwork.com. This is the first link. Trump establishes new religious liberty commission during heartfelt prayer ceremony in the Rose Garden. President Trump held a very special ceremony at the White House Rose Garden on Thursday, where he signed an order establishing a new commission aimed at protecting religious liberty in America, proving once again that he is a president for Americans of all faiths and beliefs. The president's order was signed at the conclusion of an event commemorating the National Day of Prayer. Faith leaders across the country joined the president on stage while worship songs were sung, including a moving rendition of Amazing Grace. We're bringing back religion in our country, and we're bringing it back quickly and strongly, because for America to be a great nation, we must always be one nation under God. The president paid homage to the sacred Judeo-Christian values that formed a solid foundation for America's founding. Additionally, President Trump took a moment to address the parents of Edon Alexander, a young American hostage taken by Hamas during the October zones. So that's Edon Alexander. As we defend religious freedom in America, we're also standing against religious persecution around the world. Promised to do everything possible to get Edon freed, and said, "We're working very, very hard to save your son." Faith leaders in America also joined Trump on stage. Dr. Phil McGraw, widely known for his television show Books, praised the president for being a man of deep faith. Comes from the heart within. Pastor Paula White, longtime faith advisor to the president, also praised Trump for being the greatest champion of faith that we've ever had. Today's not just about symbolism, it's about substance. Trump said in remarks Thursday that Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick will serve as the chairman of the Religious Liberty Commission. That's by Summer Lane. Okay, so this is White House Wire. Other articles on here. Fact sheet: President Donald Trump secures agreement to establish United States-Ukraine Reconstruction Investment Fund. Holy shit. First of its kind historic partnership under the leadership of President Trump, the U.S. and Ukraine entered into a historic agreement, launching the first of its kind partnership for the reconstruction and long-term economic success of Ukraine. Thank you, U.S. taxpayers. From start to finish, this agreement is a fully collaborative partnership between our nations. This partnership represents the United States taking an economic stake in securing a free, peaceful, sovereign future of Ukraine. Treasury Department and the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, will work together with the government of Ukraine to finalize governance and advance this important partnership. United States DFC, again, this is the Development Finance Corporation, both of which are backed by full faith credit of their respective nations. Long-term returns for both countries. Wow. Also, Lutnick to Newsmax, America First is not America exclusively. That's Lutnick to Newsmax. Venezuela gangsters nabbed at northern border, gateway by the dozens since Trump inauguration. Kilmar Abrego Garcia bragged he could kill his wife, get away with it. 47 U.S. hostages released in Trump's first 100 days. Sebastian Gorka, 47 U.S. hostages. Wow. Total of 47 U.S. hostages have been released in President Trump's first 100 days in office. 47 in the 100 days, thanks to President. Holden was one of 10 additional hostages released by Kuwait, an American ally to the U.S. on Wednesday. For his latest, Kuwait sent 13 hostages back to the U.S. in the past. The detained Americans include military contractors and veterans who were held for years on drug charges and other offenses, which some have said were trumped-up charges. Holds is an HVAC technician, career defense contractor working in support of Camp Arifjan, U.S. Army base in Kuwait. His family supporters claim he was set up by corrupt Kuwaiti police looking to earn bonuses. Damn. Okay, another illegal immigrant and Trenda Aragua gangbanger taken off the streets for country. Stephen Miller, small business relief will come from largest tax cut in history. Companies that invest in the United States will be able to deduct 100% of that cost from their tax liability. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller promised the largest tax cut in history. The relief for small businesses is going to come in the form of the largest tax cut in American history. They're voting for a tax hike for every middle-class family of about $4,000. Companies that invest in the United States will be able to deduct 100% of this cost from their tax liability. The stock market dropped. All right, so let's see what else is on here. DNI Gabbard on President Trump's rare earth minerals deal. May God hear our prayers to guide our steps and build up our beloved nation to even greater heights. This is the POTUS. This is X, Rapid Response 47. What we're going to do is a little social media work here. Okay, this is the whitehouse.gov/wire. Hope you enjoyed this live stream and analysis of this new Drudge Report look for the White House.